You found the new Party 1019, New York's number one for throwbacks.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Good, very good to have you guys. So I'll just let you start with you. Let you let them know your name and make sure that they can hear you in the mic. Let them know your name and what it is that you do.
Um, my name's Michaela Carter. I'm an artist, author, um, a model, and an actress.
Excellent.
My name's Nasia, and sometimes I go by Nasia Bella, and I'm a rapper, and I can act too. So I'm an
Oh,
actress.
okay. Amazing. So listen, we have some very, very multi-talented young ladies in the room, and I gotta get right into this. So, are you guys a group, or what exactly are you guys?
Well, we work together
Okay.
here and there, but
Oh, okay.
we're on our own sometimes.
So you're
too.
solo artists, or just friends, and you work together, sometimes collaborate and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super, super dope. And you said something that you're very young. You said you're an author already.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have a book already?
Yes.
And what is the title?
Michaela and the More Lake Monster, and I'm coming out with a second book. It's an anti-bullying book.
Really? We got to get into that. Definitely. Definitely. And so have you guys been working together for years? Like, how did this happen, this relationship between the two of you?
Well, well, we haven't been working together for like years, but like for a couple of months now, we have
Yeah.
been working
Okay.
together.
Okay, so it's kind of new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. And what I love about you guys, I don't know, it's something about when you're a childhood lover of the arts. Like I grew up like that, so you guys stood out to me. I wanted to have you guys on because you guys both have like the passion for music and acting and all of those things. And I just feel like it's like it's so different. Like I don't know, when you grow up with it, it's just your love. Like you just really really love this. I wanted to know what inspired you, and then after you can let me know what inspired you. But what inspired you to want to be an artist, just overall?
What really inspired me was my parents, their work ethic
Mm.
to make me something that I never knew that I was gonna be.
Wow.
Like as a child, like as a younger, like 5-year-old, I was always mixy with what I wanted to do. So I was like, Mom, I want to do soccer. And then I seen Disney Channel for the first time with my sisters when I was like 5, which is
Mhm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen Disney Channel for the first time, and then they used to have these um on Nickelodeon. I used to switch from Disney and Nickelodeon all the time. So on Disney, they would have these amazing actors, and then like they would have like some models, some kids model backpacks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to be like, Mom, I want to do that. And then we switched to Nickelodeon, and I was they used to have these Nick Teen Choice Awards or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they would like play people rapping and stuff like that, and I was like, wow.
And that was what you got it. So television
Yeah.
watching, and you saw it. That was similar to me. I like saw the artist perform, and I was like, that's what I want to do. So you
Yeah.
got your inspiration very young. And how about you, Nasia?
Well, I would usually like be chilling in the hallways with my friends because we would live next door to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like so we could see each other basically whenever we want. So we would be in the hallway and I would be like freestyling and then they'll freestyle and it was like at that point it was like I wanted this to be more serious than what it was before because first I was just playing. I didn't know
Yeah.
what rapping really was until
Uh-huh.
I looked further into it and then
Uh-huh.
yeah,
And so, who are some of your inspirations?
my mom and my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of you two. I find that so beautiful that your parents inspired you to be artists. That's really, really dope. So, listen, so you guys were inspired by your parents. And so, have both of you guys already been in the studio recording?
Before we met each other, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was. I think
I
Nisha
was
was
too.
too.
Oh, so you guys have been in the studio. You guys have original music already.
Yes.
Okay. And so, let's talk about the process. So, do you guys write your own music? How does that whole thing, how do you guys create?
Um, a lot of the times when I write, I just be listening to random beats, or my parents, they would like randomly just say something. I'd be like, I could rhyme that. And then I just start rhyming.
You just start rap, so you just come off, so you don't need a pen.
No,
You
not really.
freestyle. Really?
Yes.
See, that is incredible. We gotta give it up for you. You're a freestyler. Isn't that amazing? And you said you were freestyling as well. So do you also write?
Yeah, I write myself
You write?
too.
Okay. But and do you don't write at all?
I do write when I know I'm gonna go to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm like not in the studio, I won't write. I'll just record myself, and I'll be like, "Oh, this sounds fire,"
Mm-hmm.
and I take that to my producer. I'd be like, "Do you think we could put this on a track?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. And so let's talk about the styles of music. So you guys are rapping and singing. You guys also said you're interested in acting as well. We'll get into that shortly. But what type of styles of music in general? Like, is it hip hop, R&B? What are you guys into? The styles of music, or is it all like hip hop and R&B? What popular music? What are you guys into?
I like hip hop music, and then like, do you know how like it's world music, so it talks about the world and everything like that.
Okay.
I like that because most music that's out now is like drill and stuff and killing all. And
Yeah, and then sometimes they're like overly sexualizing stuff, and it's just like, where's the music? Where's
Yeah.
the like artistry?
I love that. I love that. And you guys are not attracted to that. So what are you guys looking for? What do you want to hear more of? And what do you feel like you guys will bring to shift up the industry, you know, to give us more of what you guys want to hear?
I want to like hear more like world stuff, like Nasia said,
Mhm.
because I'm also interested in that, and like just anything that's like
more
like
stuff
fun.
to bring up people.
Yeah,
To build up people?
yeah.
Oh
Building
my
up
gosh.
people.
I love that.
Like more like serious topics. So like bullying is a topic I really like hit because I've been bullied my entire life. So not my entire life, but I've been bullied like since I was like in preschool, which is crazy.
Really? Let's talk
So-
about that. So when you say bullied, are you what's happening to you when you say bullying?
I used to get bullied physically and mentally. So when I was younger, like I would love like I was very quick to I want to be your friend. Can we be friends? Like I was so quick to do that, and I didn't understand how much hate was in the world at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was too young to understand there was hate in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always, I love you. You're my best friend.
Aw.
And people's mindset wasn't that. People's
Yeah.
mindset was more, oh, why is she like this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't. And it would just be like so negative around me, but I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't understand what negativity was at the time. So when people would say things, mean things, and try and hurt me, they'd be like, oh, well, you have gaps in your teeth. Oh, you're so light skinned. Oh my gosh, ew. Like it would just be like weird physical things that they would touch on, and I'd be like, oh.
So school is like still the same,
Yeah.
you know, because I can identify with, you know, bits of what you were talking about and how they're talking about your complexion and, you know, things of that nature. And then being, you know, looking to be friends with kids, but then kids are not welcoming that friendship back,
Yeah.
you know. So how, you know, when you're like saying like, I love you, and you felt that way,
Yeah.
what did it make you feel internally as a child,
It
you know,
made me-
experiencing that reaction?
It made me feel like something was wrong with me. Like they would always outcast me.
Mm.
I have a love for dancing too. When I was younger, I would always like be doing musicallys, dub smash, or I would just go to dance practice in total. And every time I post, they'd be like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" And then every time I would be at dance practice, they would just like depict little things about me and just, "Oh my gosh, you know, you have a little like pimple on your nose or something."
Oh
I'd be
my
like,
God.
"Come on now,
Right.
you can't be serious."
So that was the reaction that you get from showing love.
Yeah, I would always get like pushed away. Like I'm a very welcoming person, and I would always just like get pushed away and stuff. So
I'm so sorry that you went through that. And you said your book, you talk about going through that.
in the newest book,
And the newest book. Okay,
Yeah.
that's coming up. So we'll get to that. I definitely hate that you went through that, number one. But it's so good to hear that, you came from love, and so you wanted to give that love out. And so I would say that you, of course, protect yourself, but continue to be that light and continue to shine, bright, and give that love, because that's what the world needs. It needs love. Unfortunately, kids that are like that, something clearly happening to them at home, and something is not right, and you don't want to become that energy that they were giving you, because that's negative energy. That's low frequency. And so you want to continue to give the world that high frequency and that good energy. Yeah, that's good. So you said, so what you guys want to see more of is that music that is going to uplift people. Instead of, because I think, do you guys feel like with the music that the kids are making with the drilling, and it's talking about the fighting, and it's talking about, you guys were talking about like the sexual things, is actually not something that you guys can even identify with, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, But that's what you guys are for. You guys are here to, change things and make, a sound that is going to uplift. And do you guys have a song for me today that we can get into? Did you guys bring music?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, so we're going to get into that record right now. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get into your music because I got to know what you guys are talking about. But first, actually, we're going to get into my music, and then we're going to get into your music. Yes, so we're going to take a quick break.
You found the new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Don't think they understand. What's going on? Won't you tell them, baby? What's going on? What's going on? Need you to tell me what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Need you to tell me what's going on. What's going on?
Do you really realize why this music has an influence in a single parent household? Mama's losing endurance, and these young boys handling guns is pretty fluent, and they riding for the wrong respect. It's really foolish. See, a lot of it is parental neglect. Don't look clueless. See, I'm looking for the schools to raise us. What are you doing? Whoever teach history is his story. You know the moves and respect in his glory.
What's going on? What's going on? Need you to tell me what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Need you to tell me what's going on. What's going on?
You wanna know why these kids be snapping, why they clapping, listening to songs, now they going living up these actions. Tell they fiction stories like they was facts, but it's fashion. See, it's lacking when they think money's the answer. Teach us how to cultivate, renovate, motivate, real estate. 48 for one, a Black Panther. Now you know the answer. Let us spread like cancer. Watch us take off like a rocket NASA.
What's going on? Need you to tell me what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Need you to tell me what's going on. What's going on?
You found the new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
We are back if you're just tuning in on LA Key in the afternoon, Party 101.9 and iHeartRadio with Michaela and Nasia. That was incredible, Nasia. I was just speaking about saying that we need more positive music, and in your song, you're talking about it, you're spelling it out. Let's get into the inspiration, which you kind of already tapped into that, but let's get into the inspiration of what's going on. I really love that.
Like, so basically, like, when making that song, it's like, it's crazy because a lot of kids is like listening to other things and then they're going doing it and then getting their selves hurt by doing it. And it's like, why are you hurting yourself doing what other people are doing, knowing that you know that they're getting hurt from doing it?
Right.
So it's kind of crazy, and it's like, if you're going through something, don't do something to put yourself in a different type of situation just to get hurt.
Right.
So it's kind of like foolish that they're doing that.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
so
so
it's like-
true. So you went in the studio. Did you write some of those lyrics, or did
Yeah, I wrote them.
you wrote them? I love that. I love that you're already in the studio, and like your parents are supportive and behind you, and so you have that support. Now listen, I'm going to ask you as well, but have you gone through any kickback from students being an artist and, expressing yourself through the arts? Have you experienced anything in school, like somewhat, not even to the depths of what Michaela went through, but have you gone through any of that being an artist?
No.
Really?
I haven't, no.
And they know who you are and everything at school?
Yeah.
And it's all love? That's
Yeah, a
beautiful.
lot.
That's beautiful. So you have more so of people like being a fan and supporters of what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. Are you guys at the same school?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's a different atmosphere or what?
It's different, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, are you guys both, are you in private schools or are you
Oh, no.
public
I'm in
school?
a public school.
You're in a
yeah.
public
I'm
school?
in a private school.
Oh, okay, so you went through what you went through in private school?
No, I went through what I went through in a public charter school.
Oh, okay.
So my mom switched me to a better atmosphere in a private school.
Oh.
And I appreciate that a lot.
So it's better for you now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. I'm happy to hear that. Let's talk back about the single and the back to the inspiration. So you're asking the children what's going on. So you're like, what is going on with you guys? Can you elaborate? You can elaborate more if you will.
Basically, it's like what are you thinking by doing something that's gonna get you hurt? Cause like, if you want to,
When you say the things that's going to get them hurt, are you talking about like them doing the drugs and like what are the things that they're doing? Because I
Like,
don't know nowadays.
well, kids right now, they're
Uh-huh.
like drinking, smoking, and all of that, and then they're going out shooting and,
And
fighting
shooting.
and all of that.
yeah.
It's not it. It's not working,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not gonna put you in a better place by
It's-
you doing that.
Right. I definitely agree about that. It definitely isn't going to put you in a better place. Now, do you guys have music together, like songs that you've done together or just?
Oh yeah, the
The-
drill one.
Which one? Oh,
But that's about it. We
Oh, you guys have a
yeah.
drill record.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's not all that
But it's-
bang bang.
like
It's a positive more.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a drill beat, but the words that we're speaking is not.
And there's nothing wrong with getting on a drill beat and flipping what they expect. So their expectations are, okay, they're going to come on and do this. But then you guys come on and manipulate in a sense, not in a negative sense, but you change the trajectory of what the sound is going to sound like, which is going to be something positive. So now let's talk about your drill song and what you guys did on it.
Go first.
No, you're first on the track.
Oh my. Well, it was nothing really. We wasn't talking about anything negative or anything like that, but we were just speaking more about positive stuff again because we need to get it out there more. And it's like, usually it's more adults that's rapping now. If you really think about it, it's
Okay.
less kids. So
It's
like,
less kids nowadays. Wow.
so maybe it'll get out there more since
Yeah.
we're like kind of kids and we're young. So
Yeah,
people
'cause
would like understand.
That's kind of weird because that's something that is true. When I was coming up, when I was little, it was other kids that were making music that like me. I haven't looked at the fact that there's not 14-year-olds making music anymore. Wow. So it's like you guys have to look up to people that are like already in their 20s and stuff like that.
Yeah, I used to look up to that girl Lele.
Oh yeah, what about Lele?
She's 8. She's like 17.
Oh, she's much older now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So now it's like who is there to really look up to that's not like our age, or maybe even like 16 or something.
You know what's beautiful though is the fact that you guys are doing it. So you guys will have that spotlight. You guys will be the people that are gonna change the trajectory of what we're hearing, you know, and keep doing what you guys are doing, because that is what's gonna make a difference. And people are gonna recognize and acknowledge that you guys are doing something positive. Positive always wins in the end. It doesn't matter. It looks like this negativity and this sound is winning, but trust me, positivity always wins in the end. It always does. And hopefully and prayerfully the world will get back to that place where, you know, because I feel so bad that you guys are like, this is where the state of music is, and there's not many people that you guys can look up to. Are there any adults that you guys feel that have done anything to, as far as influence you in any way?
For me, Steph G and Papoose.
Oh, okay.
They helped me a lot.
Papoose is really good. And you said Steph G?
Yeah.
I believe she was here on in here, like someone else interviewed her. I heard that name before. I don't know who that is, but I've heard people. I was here and they were saying, "Oh, we're going to interview Steph G." So that's incredible. So shouts to Steph G, that you know she's inspired you. So I'm sure that with you liking it, that it's definitely some good music. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yes. So let's get into also the acting, you guys. So that we touched on the music. Let's talk about acting. Who are your inspirations? What inspired you guys to be actors?
I would usually like watch like movies and stuff. Well, which originally inspired me, I was watching Stranger Things.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know that, but yeah, I was watching that and I like the way they was acting and everything like that. So it's like I kind of wanted to be in that movie and everything, but I knew that it wasn't just gonna happen like automatically like that out of nowhere. So like I started off doing skits, and then it got to that point where then it's like you're gonna start doing movies and stuff like that. Yeah.
So
and I
you're
was just
doing
like,
skits, or have you read any lines or anything yet? Do you have an agent?
I believe I do, but like it was a while ago though.
You said
it
you
was a
you
while
read
ago.
lines.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So right now you're making skits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you're kind of basically honing your skills.
Mhm.
Very nice. And what about you? What inspired you?
What did watching Disney Channel and seeing all it was like maybe in the 2000s it was a lot of like younger people
On
or
television?
like preteens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm looking at it as a preteen and as a teenager. I'm like, wow, they did this and I didn't even like, all I did was watch it for entertainment. Now I'm like really like, wow. This could be me right now.
Yeah,
Like
on
now it's
television, right?
clicking. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, so do you guys have representation as far as agencies for those? Like this is going to be playing around, and if you guys don't have agents, maybe someone can, you know, recognize you guys and say, well, we want to sign them so that you guys can start, you know, doing like sitcoms and series, things of that nature. Because I'm sure you guys want to get into that. If you watching Disney, that's definitely, you would definitely need an agent to, you know, get involved. So are you guys looking to sign on with agents?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then for those that are watching, definitely know that they are looking for those agents. And so are you guys looking to get out here now as far as movies? Would you guys feel like you're ready, or do you feel like you need to go through some acting classes before you take that step? Now with you doing skits, that's getting you familiar with being in front of the camera, memorizing some of your lines. So do you feel like you're ready, or do you want to jump into acting school first?
I feel like I want to jump into acting school a little bit more, so that way I learn more further into it. So it's like more better, so I have a better understanding about
Honing your
what
gift.
movies and everything is about, and then I'll be ready.
See,
Yeah,
that's smart.
like a head start.
A head start. So same for you too? You want to get into the acting classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
think so? Have you read any lines before?
Yeah. Actually, before I started rapping, I was an actor.
Oh, so you were an actor already.
Yeah, that was like my full time, like every day.
So
I'm going
you're a
here,
child
I'm going
actor.
there.
Oh, well, congratulations. So you already know this. You're not new to this.
Yeah. But I feel like it's good that I've already been a child actor,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can like so that my mom, because she's my manager right now. She's my agent. She's my everything. She's my manager.
Okay, gotcha.
So I feel like with the experience that she gave me and that we both have now, she can like help other people not go through the same mistakes that I did and stuff like that. Because I fumbled a lot of the Broadway Lion King. I fumbled a lot. Like,
you were on stage for it?
I
Or you auditioned for it? Okay.
multiple times.
Okay.
And I didn't get in, and I couldn't find out why. So me and my mom, we were going year after year. And my mom, like, I remember this one year, she seen, like, me do my lines differently. And she's like, why'd you do that? I was like, I don't know. And then I got into, like, their top 3 pick, and that's when I fumbled. And I was so sad.
You were so sad. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Because this industry, the acting industry, is full of so much rejection. How did you take going through that rejection?
I was getting a lot more familiar with rejection because I've been getting, like, rejected for, like, the past, like, 4 years. I was trying out for it. And I just kept getting rejected. So then when I got into that top 3, I felt like there was some hope. And that wasn't a complete lost cause.
Right, because you were in the top 3.
Yeah.
That definitely.
And then I fumbled there. And I was like, oh. Like, that kind of hurt more.
But it prepared you. You know, now you know what to look forward to. You know that, just give it your best, not to beat yourself up, and to know that if it's for you, it's going to happen. And it's all a training. Like, you'll never, ever, ever, your rehearsal time in acting is just, you're just honing your skills even more. So it's never a waste, and the fact that you made it to that high level, it shows that you're doing a good job. But what we're going to do, we're going to take another commercial break, and we're going to get into your song. So that's what we're going to get ready to do. We're going to get into your song, and we will be right back, and I'm going to get back into your interview with you guys.
You found the new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Now we on the beach, so what's your banger?
This right here for everyone who just wanna have some fun. Party till the music's done. It's like me, the night is young. So we going down, yeah, we going up. Ballin' like it's one on, ballin' like it's one on one. I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', ballin' like it's one on one. I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', ballin' like it's one on one. They know I'm one of one. I'm not like none of them. Top 2, not 2. Look, boo, I'm #1. Like, I'm the girl in my city. Every time I come on, they know I get litty. Mo Biggie, rock with me. Rock, rock, rock with me. Like, go bust your move. Can't be still, never lost my groove. Like, I stay in my mood. Did it my way, I'm breaking no rules. You a hater, I hate to be you. I don't hate people, I hate to lose. Like, I gotta win. If you're the same, gon' do your thing. This right here for everyone who just wanna have some fun. Party till the music's done. It's like me, the night is young. So we going down, yeah, we going up. Ballin' like it's one on, ballin' like it's one on one. I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', ballin' like it's one on one. I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin', ballin' like it's one on one. One on one, 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 one on one.
You found the new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
What's up, everybody? I am LA Key. We are live on LA Key in the afternoon. If you are just tuning in, I am here with Michaela and Nasia, and we were just listening to Michaela's record. So, Michaela, first, you guys, I'm loving this interview. I'm loving all of the positive energy that you guys are giving us and releasing back into our world because we need it. So, let's get into the inspiration behind your record that we just were listening to.
What really inspired that was really my whole childhood. I was going through my childhood box the day before we went into the studio, and I remember we was doing one track that week. We was only doing one track. I was like kind of bummed because I was like, I want to do another track. So, my mom, she was like, oh, well, can you just clear out the room or whatever? It was some room in the house I was clearing out, and I found my baby box, and it was just like a picture of me with this girl. I was like, and she was giving me a side eye, and I was like, man, if I would have seen that years ago, I would have cried.
Oh.
So now, so then I was just like looking at that. I was like, And then I don't know. It was something about that. I was just thinking about it, and I was like really looking back, and I was like, I'm not like any of them. Like, I was so different from them. So I was in my room, and I heard that beat, and I was like, oh, this is a fun beat. I'm about to have some fun with this. So I was just in my room, and I was freestyling. And then I remember I had took that one line. I was like, I'm not like any of them. And I switched it to, I'm not like none of them. So then I kept rhyming from there. And the rest is in the song.
I like how you were inspired and you took your childhood experience. That's something that I can identify with, taking my childhood experience and writing from it. I love that you guys, I don't know, I relate to the things that you guys are talking about. Like, I remember, and it just makes me remember my own childhood. I want to ask you guys, so now, are you guys singers as well?
I can't sing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to put it. I can sing, but I can't. It's somewhere in the middle of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the middle. And
Yeah.
we're going to talk more about the music, but I kind of want to brush on, you have a current book that you're working on. Let's talk about the most recent project, and it's not out yet, right?
No, it's not out.
Okay, let's talk about the most recent book, because you're already an established author, very young. You have your first book, so this is going to be your second book.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the second book. Do you have the title, or if you can't release it yet, don't worry about that. We can just kind of talk about, the book and the inspiration behind the book, if you will.
We didn't really name it,
Okay.
but we have like a couple names because the way we're writing the book is, I wrote a bullying song. I thought my mom was gonna pick that one for me to for you guys to hear today, but she didn't. So, but I wrote a bullying song, and going off that song, I'm somewhat creating a movement, but I'm also going along with the bullying movement to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because being bullied as like a young child, that's like something that I'm gonna have to deal with that for like the rest. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, it's not one day that goes by that I'm not thinking about what happened. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy.
And people don't recognize that, and I have to say that, when you bully a child, they don't forget that, and when it's continuous and ongoing, they kind of hold that with them, just the experience, and again, I'm sorry that you're going through that. What are some ways that you're healing from that experience?
Music is definitely a way, but with me writing my books, I'm like getting a message out there too, especially with this bullying book. I'm like, it's crazy, because the way the book, like, if you like really go into the book and if you're like really thinking about it, it's like really a lot that's going on in that book. It deals with fake friends, people with animosity towards you, people trying to take your friends away so you feel like lonely, people trying to single you out, people like depicting things and picking on you and stuff like that. And that book is really just like touching the surface of it, because it's a children's book. I'm a child, so I want to write for other children. And it's even for adults. Like, adults can relate to it, too.
Yeah, especially those that went through it and that are still healing from the process. And I got to commend you for being so young and for bringing the spotlight to bullying, because so many children have gone through that. So many children are going through that. And you don't have a lot of people talking about it. Yeah. Do you talk about how to get over it or get through it?
Actually, this book is kind of a cliffhanger.
Mm.
So we're gonna touch on that in the second book. We're writing 2 books at a time right now.
Okay.
So it's crazy. But I'm leaving this book on somewhat of a cliffhanger.
Mhm.
So next book is gonna touch on how I'm healing on it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, this is it's quite interesting to me though. I sit here, I listen to you. You've gone through the bullying, and then Nasia is like she hasn't gone through anything. What connected you two? What brought you guys together?
Our parents.
Your
Yeah.
parents. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
And we just got close from there.
Mm.
I actually just learned that Nasia wasn't bullied maybe a month, 3 months, 3 to 1 month ago. So it's kind of somewhere in there.
And how do you guys feel? How do you feel? Meeting her and getting the opposite in a friend than what from the past experiences.
Because now I'm getting the real she hasn't been bullied, so now I'm discovering life from a different point of view.
A different point of view.
Yeah, especially being so close with Nasia. It's literally our parents are on the phone daily.
Aw.
Hi, Nasia in the background. So it's just like that.
That's so cool. So are you guys gonna come together and make a project, or can we expect a full a EP from the two of you guys, a collective body of work? What's going on with this friendship and this whole musical talent here and these two young ladies? What's going on with that?
Well,
This is it's something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a something friendship.
Mm-hmm.
You really never know what to expect from me or Nasia.
Mm.
Us being together, you never know what to expect. We could be doing a TikTok. We'll be in the studio making up random dances. Nasia dances a lot in the studio. I just be like, oh, I know the song to that dance. So it's just really a mixed match friendship. It's you never really know what's gonna come from either one of us.
Mhm.
So now, with us dropping music together and stuff like that, you never really know.
You never really know.
Yeah,
Well,
but I definitely want to drop that track with Nasia.
you want to drop a track with her?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that you guys did.
Yeah.
That you guys have never really released it yet.
No.
Oh,
It's
excellent.
unreleased.
It's unreleased. So you guys got to go ahead and drop that. But listen, you guys touched on something, and we got to talk to you guys because you guys are very young. So you guys talked about TikTok. So how do you guys like the social media era of TikTok and Instagram? How has it influenced your lives? Positively and negatively.
well, I'm gonna start with the positive part.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how people just dancing and forget about everything and
Mhm.
they just show what they can do.
Mhm.
So I do the same thing too. So I
Yes.
dance on TikTok and everything like
Yes.
that
Yeah.
and all of that. But the negative part about it
Mhm.
is the comments.
Oh, okay.
People always have something negative to say about you, and it just why are you on my page saying what you have to say about me?
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah. And tell me, how do you deal with that negative reaction? And do you block it out? Do your parents just say? Because I personally feel like if I had children this age, I would just want them to block out the negativity. Just because, not that they don't know who they are, because my children, they will know who they are because I'm telling them that they are who God says they are, that I know who they are. And, just giving them that inspiration and admiration of them, of who they are. But do you guys block it out? Do you read it, entertain it? What do you do?
No, I just leave it alone. I just let the comments sit there to let them know they're arguing with themselves.
Oh, well, that's very good, too.
Or
Yeah.
I will look at somebody's negative comment. I'll be like, this fool. Why you hating on me? You mad?
So even with you, what do you like? What are your positive and negatives for TikTok, Instagram, whatever?
My positives are, like Nasia said, being able to dance and forget, but being able to know what's on the trends.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say Ugg boots are trending right now, and it's these really cute pair.
Mm-hmm.
It's just spreading oh, look at this, oh, look at that. So it's more so like it's helping me in a way. 'Cause it's helping me like with my style and with this and with that. And like, what if this is cute? What if I want it? Instead of like doing things the old-fashioned way and looking through magazines and stuff.
Oh my gosh, looking through magazines is the
Yeah.
old-fashioned way. So the new way is looking through TikTok and getting your style and your
especially
inspiration.
with like female, like with feminine things. Like there's a lot of females on TikTok who be like giving hair tutorials. So you know I could style these eventually one day, maybe.
Yeah.
Or so like people who doing like edges, like teaching people how to do edges and stuff like that. It's more so just like a teaching platform when the hate is like not there.
When the hate is not there.
Yeah.
And so do you tune it out, you watch it, and you guys, so both of you guys let the comments come, you don't tune it out, you just let it come. Do you all read out everything?
I'll read like one comment and then I'll be like, I won't stress myself out over it, so I'll just leave it alone. I'll be like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, because it's like, if that one comment bothers you so much, then you know that you're like kind of doing something wrong or anything like that. But like, if there's other people that's supporting it and everything like that, you won't really matter about the one negative comment that they have to say about you, because you know, they're a hater. That's all they want to do.
Right.
Yeah, and if you're hating, if somebody's hating on you, you're obviously doing something right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better. So listen, what is one of the worst things someone has said to you on these platforms?
Oh.
I know that someone has said that my style was bad or whatever the case may be. But it's like, you're hating on me. Well, hating on my style. For what?
Right.
The
for
clothes
what?
is not on your body.
Right.
So why would it matter?
And is it all children, or is it any, I'm curious to know, is it all children that come in your comment section, or is there any people that are a little bit older that shouldn't be talking?
It usually be the kids.
Okay.
It be the
That's
kids,
good to know that it's
but
not
this old
older
lady,
people.
she's
Oh,
not even
really?
old. She's not old, but she's like in her like 30s, 40s.
Talking to you?
Yeah, she was in
About
my
what?
comment. She was like, "Oh, you can't dance," and put a clown emoji. I was
Oh,
like,
that's terrible. That's like awful. She's probably one of the unhealed children that never healed, because that is just the most insane thing, to be on a child's page commenting negativity, like what something is wrong. What is the most positive thing someone has said to you on social media that you felt and you were like, oh my God, that meant a lot to me?
Someone like, well, not someone. A lot of people actually been telling me keep going and do what I have to do, and it's like it's a pusher for me, because it's like, thank you for telling me that, because I probably never like really thought of that myself. So it's like, for you to say that, it means that you actually really believe in me. So it's not like I'm gonna go even further now.
Yeah, that's good. And what is one of the most positive things someone said to you?
It was like, it was a teen dance page or whatever, and they commented. They was like, "Oh my gosh, you're like," they was like, "You're having so much fun," and they put like a heart and stuff like that. I was like, that really made my day, 'cause I feel like social media should be a place where you could have fun, not for the drama and stuff that it comes with. And I feel like that's the negative part of social media.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you have someone like telling you something is good, and you have 1,000 negative people, then that one person should like really mean a lot. And that's what really meant a lot to me, that one person took time out their day to say something positive.
Yes. So that basically, it just means that the positive can outshine the negative. Listen, so before we close out, I want both of you guys to let us know what you're currently working on and where to find you on all social media platforms.
Well, I'm gonna start off. Y'all can find me on Instagram and basically every platform, basically. At little_Nasia_Bella, LITTLE_NASIA_Bella BELLA.
And what are you currently working on?
I'm still working on music and stuff like that, but I don't work on anything negative. So it helps majority of the kids understand that negative is not a good way to get around.
Yes. And is there anything current, like any singles that we can look out for or anything?
I have a new one coming.
It's coming?
very soon.
So new music is coming. They can expect new music from you. Do you have the title of the song yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. But expect new music from Nasia.
Yep.
Okay. And what about you? What are you working on?
I'm working on 2 books, as I stated,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working on music in general
Mm-hmm.
and the bullying campaign, because I feel like with that, like with me being bullied,
Mm-hmm.
that bullying campaign is more than just like, oh, I want clout. It's more than that. It's more than being a social media figure and a public figure and stuff like that, and an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
It's my story that's getting the attention and shine that it should have got multiple years ago. But you guys can go find me on Instagram at KAYKAYKK. Put a period, then CARTER Carter. Yeah. And Michaela Carter, MAKAYLA on all musical platforms.
Excellent. Well, ladies, it was a pleasure having you guys come through to LA Key in the afternoon. I want to wish you guys the continued success, the absolute best. You guys are on the best path with all of this positivity. Continue spreading it. And I look forward to seeing more of you guys in the near future, just dominating all of it. That's what you guys want to do, right? Dominate the music, the television, everything, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's get it. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to LA Key in the afternoon. That is that for me for today, and I will see you guys again soon.
We're throwing it back. We're throwing it back. The new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
LA Key, yeah, yeah. Now rhyme, now drop, now pop, don't stop. Now rhyme, now drop, now pop, don't stop. Now rhyme. I am a goddess, just flowing from the heavens.